Hey guys, Odinson here with a review of today's chapter. I loved this chapter. First of all, I've heard like a lot of people kind of like hating on different things in it, but I for one can't really poke a single hole in it, and that's unexpected for me because usually I can find like something in every chapter that I'm like, oh well, Oda, drew this here when it should have been here or something. And I'm like really nitpicky with the kind of things that I care about. But I've gone through this chapter a few times now, and it just keeps getting better. Like, first of all, it was such a good touch for Oda to have a comedic chapter. Because, I mean, we've just had so much drama, and this has been a very dramatic arc with everything happening with Sanji and, him crying out in the rain and Luffy, like, being on a hunger strike and, like, dying and people being imprisoned. And there's just been it's been so dark for the past, like, I don't know, 5 to 10 chapters. So it was nice to just have like a light chapter for once. But cool. I'm just gonna start from the beginning. First of all, Bobbin, Bobbin the Fixer, 105.5 million belly bounty. Like that was kind of surprising to me because I thought that he was gonna be kind of fodder, but it was so cool to see him like, no, I'll handle this. And he did some weird like vibration hypnosis thing and like puts like all of the guards to sleep. And he had a quote that was like, oh man, what did he say? Uh, Even hell's demons come to Mama's tea parties. Okay, so for me, I feel like he means like the strongest pirates in all of the sea come to Mama's tea parties. Okay, these guys are strong as heck, and I'm not afraid of them. So I don't know what his power is, but if it's like some kind of hypnosis or something, and he's going to this place where Sanji and Luffy are assumed going to be together. Luffy's gonna eat. Maybe he'll like power up because he'll eat a little bit. He'll be okay. But so everyone would expect Bobbin to walk up on Sanji and Luffy and just get wrecked because Bobbin's fodder like tier in comparison to Sanji and Luffy. But like, who knows what his devil fruit is? Maybe he's going to come and he's going to put them both to sleep before they can do anything about it. And then it won't matter. And he's saying like hell's demons come to the tea parties and I'm the one who just puts them to sleep. Like who cares how strong you are if you're sleeping? Like what are you gonna do? So I'm excited to see what Bobbin can do because it would be kind of interesting if now everyone else is like off in this mirror world. Even I'll get to Broke, but everyone's in this mirror world now, and it's so interesting that they all aren't where the big vampires think they are. But maybe it would be good for Sanji and Luffy to be captured, and that might add another kind of layer to this story. So it isn't like everyone is rogue, everyone's together, they're making this plan. Like instead, it's like, hey, all these mirror guys have to like actually save Sanji and Luffy, which would kind of be a switch up from the typical like arc that we see. We always see Luffy having to, power out of situations. We see Sanji saving people. You never get to see Brook and Nami putting their heads together and making something happen. So, I mean, I would be excited about it. So after that in this chapter, we get to one of the funniest moments that we've had in a chapter in a while, where Big Mom is just so she's sleeping, and you see Prometheus and Zeus and the hat forgot his name, and basically all of them are just asleep along with Brook, who's somehow asleep, and this fly goes by as Chopper's in front of the mirror. So Chopper thinks that Big Mom has seen him, but really she's just worried about this fly, and she reacts by just smashing. And Zeus gets up and smashes things, and Prometheus is and they're just literally destroying everything in this room. And then and then Chopper freaks out, and they have to like go in one at a time to try to figure out like how can we get Brook and replace it with this skeleton that we found at the execution room. And first Chopper goes in there and sneezes like an idiot, and Big Mom like tries to swat at him, and he's running away, and then you see each of them like give an attempt at trying to save Brook, And it's just a really comedic moment. And even Brooke gets up like, what the heck? Oh, that's just a fly? Okay, cool. And goes right back to sleep. And all of them are just really... I don't even understand why they would be this tired, but I don't know. It was a really funny moment of them trying to save Brooke. And so they do eventually, like, it takes Jinbei, clearly the hero of everyone, to come in and actually finish the job and save them. But Brooke comes out, and so we finally see that he did, in fact, get the rubbings. That's spoiler alert, but no, but he got them. Like he actually saved. Oh my god! Like the whole operation is worth it now for everyone. Like the reason that they came here wasn't supposed to be to save Sanji. Like if he didn't get the rubbings, then I couldn't have even imagined how big, like how they were going to leave in any kind of spirits, nonetheless good spirits. You know, like how would they have left with Sanji, and Sanji would have felt crappy because, you know, Jinbei had to completely rebel and everyone had to be all inconvenienced for his mistake of like being born in a crap family. But it's like now that he has the rubbings, everything is in line to be okay, assuming that he like keeps them. It might be bad that Brule now knows that he has them. Like that could lead to a few things. I don't know how she in her position now would tell other people about that. I think she's gagged now because she was trying to wake up Big Mom. But it seems like they'll keep those, assuming that they don't get them stolen from them or burned or anything like that. And that's going to be a major step in the right direction as far as Luffy to Pirate King goes. So that, I mean, clearly that moment when he pulls them out, and in the moment when they're all on the ground, and you see for the first time everything that we've been working for so long to get to. It was just really beautiful. So after that, in the chapter, we see just Sanji. He's looking around all of the like destroyed bodies of all the people who had to fight Luffy over the course of that fight when he was trying to stand his ground and stay in that position. And then you hear just this giant stomach growl, and Sanji finds Luffy, you know, sitting there, just looks exhausted, looks destroyed. But it looks like everything's finally coming together. The arc is finally reaching a point where Sanji, you know, he's fighting for the right side again. He's thinking clearly. He wants to be a Straw Hat. He's not going to acquiesce. He's not going to just die. You know, he's actually going to fight. Luffy's going to get food. It could be the powered up food, you know. I mean, I know that they're like all special food specifically for each crew member, but I want to see if it has anything to do with like the Kenpo magic kind of stuff. And I'm just really excited to see where it goes from here, because it could go in a number of ways. I'm really excited to see whether Bob and the Fixer is just going to get like completely destroyed and scrapped, or if he's actually going to like pull off some interesting, you know, devil fruit stuff. So yeah, I mean, this chapter for me at probably like a 4.7. Okay, this was a very good chapter in a lot of ways. I thought it was like perfectly placed, like exactly what we needed at this moment. It put everything in line to where it needed to be. There weren't any like plot holes. There weren't any big artistry holes that I noticed. Just overall a very, very solid chapter. I love this one. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hey YouTube, if you liked the content, please like. If you disliked it, then dislike so that I can do better next time. If you liked it though, please subscribe. Thanks.